An official Pokemon tourney based on Magikarp has been announced for Pokemon Sword and Shield. In this tourney, all participants must bring a team of 6 Pokemon, but one of those Pokemon must be a Magikarp. Additionally, no legendary Pokemon or duplicate items may be used, and every battle is a 2v2 double battle in which Magikarp is one of the selected Pokemon. This tourney sounded like it was right up my alley, so I opted to participate. The important thing for me was that I still wanted to participate in this tourney using the team of Pokemon that I normally use here in my Pokemon BATAW series. From my list of Pokemon, I had to select 5 Pokemon that I felt would pair well with a Magikarp. Ultimately, I think I came up with a few decent strategies, and I'll discuss them in greater detail after this opening segment. In any case, for today's video, I'm going to showcase myself getting this Magikarp ready for battle, and I'm going to see how well I can perform in a new tourney. This shiny Magikarp will serve as an honorary member of my Pokemon BATAW team. That is to say, I don't really intend to use Magikarp in future videos outside of this tourney, which is why it serves more of an honorary role today. Regardless, it's Magikarp's time to shine in this tourney-focused episode of Pokemon BATAW. Yeah, how do you like that? I'm starting in Pokemon Home today instead of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hello, humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon BATAW. I shall be preparing to enter this Jump Magikarp competition, and before I do, I need a Magikarp. And at first, I thought it would be fun to showcase myself just fishing myself a Magikarp and catching it and raising it from the ground up. But I already have a bunch of Pokemon stored in my Pokemon Home, and more specifically, I have more than one shiny Magikarp stored in my Pokemon Home that I figure would be good to use for today. When else am I going to compete with a Magikarp, right? Unless they run this competition again, but I digress. I have at least 2 shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Home. Oh yeah, that's right. Last time I was using this, I was putting my living decks together. The living deck is actually done, but I'm not here to showcase that, although I suppose I could if you ever wanted me to. But no, I got to go to List View, and then we're going to sort this by, we'll do National Pokedex order because it'll be faster to find Magikarp that way because it's a Generation 1 Pokemon. And then Magikarp should be coming up right about now. Here we go. Yeah, so lots and lots of Magikarp, lots and lots of Pokemon. And I've got this Magikarp here that I obtained in Pokemon Sword and Shield. On the first, oh yeah, it's in my separate shiny box, but I can just remove it from there for now. On the first year that the game came out, like in December or something, they were doing a raid battle event where you could fight a bunch of Magikarp and you had a 1% chance of catching a shiny one, which was higher than usual, as weird as that sounds, but shiny Pokemon are usually extremely rare. But that's how I got this Magikarp. I sadly don't have the footage of it, but in any case, let's go ahead and train up this shiny Magikarp and get it ready for this Jump Magikarp competition. Okay, so, although it is nice standing out here in the rain, I've got some work to do. So let's get to somewhere where it's not raining. Let's go to somewhere not in the Crown Tundra. Let's go to here. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter which city I go to, but whatever. Motostoke. Yeah, it's fine. I just want to go to a Pokemon Center so I can look at my Magikarp and so that I can change its nickname to something a little more my style. All right, so here we go. It's the day before the competition, so I'm not going to be competing today, but I want to make sure everything's in tip-top form. So here's the Magikarp I just moved from Pokemon Home. There it is. Shiny Magikarp flopping around. Yeah, I like Magikarp. It's just a big old fish. I like it. So here we are, shiny Magikarp, caught by me, as you can see, original trainer, Yoshiller, because like I said, I caught it at the end of 2019. It actually has its hidden ability, which is, I think, going to be a little more useful for me in this competition. Its default ability is normally Swift Swim, but I think this other one's better. And then, yeah, caught it at level 5. Oh, I caught it on New Year's, December 31st, 2019. Yeah. I've obtained a lot of shiny Pokemon from raid battles in this game, and while I have footage of me catching some of them, I sadly don't have the footage of me getting this Magikarp, but that's okay. All right, before I do anything else, I have to change the nickname of this Magikarp. Now, I feel as though I've come up with a pretty fun nickname that sounds just like a Yoshiller style of nickname. Carpe Diem. Seize the fish, or fish the day. I guess either one could really work, but Carpe Diem on account of this Pokemon's default name is Magikarp. Although in Japanese, its nickname is actually Koi King. I like koi fish. That's probably why I like Magikarp so much. All right, let's go ahead and juice you up, my guy. So we're gonna start with the Dynamax candy. because there might come a situation where I do want to Dynamax you for one of these rounds. All right, and then we gotta get you to level 100 because that will allow me to give you bottle caps to perfect your stats. And since Magikarp's gonna have to be in every battle anyway, it stands to reason that I should make its stats as good as possible in all categories. So there you go. Now, no evolution. If you evolve, that's against the rules. You can enter a Gyarados, I'm sure, but you gotta stay a Magikarp, my guy. Plus, I already have a separate shiny Gyarados somewhere. All right, so that's level 100. That's the Dynamax candies. That's most of the vitamins. So let's go ahead and fly on over to the battle tower and bottle cap you up. And then we'll be all set. But yeah, I really like koi fish. I guess I've always liked them, but it's kind of been a recent obsession of mine as of late. And the fact that Magikarp is technically a koi fish makes me very happy. And I already compete. Oh, no, not a gold bottle cap. As fitting as it would be to use it on a gold fish, we just want a regular battle cap here. Yeah, there we go, because we want attack and speed, because it's going to be attacking with flail and bounce, and it's going to need to be faster than the other Magikarp. So there you go. And its speed stat will go up if it's intimidated. But there you go. Yeah, I just like koi fish, okay? And I already compete with its counterpart of Feebas / Milotic, namely Milotic. So yeah, I like this thing. I'm excited for this tournament. All right, so now we got to get your move pool ready. So Magikarp, you can actually count all the moves Magikarp can learn on one hand. It can learn 5 total moves. And we want one of them to be Bounce. That's going to be the most useful move it can learn. And then the only water type move it can learn is Hydro Pump. And I probably got this TR when I did the Magikarp event. I don't remember. Okay, so here's the important thing, because these are the other 4 moves it can learn. Between Splash and Tackle, I feel that in this tournament, Splash is more useful. I could also replace Flail because it's a little more situational, but no, we're gonna replace Tackle. Because in the event that I need to Dynamax the Magikarp, Splash will turn into Max Guard. And that's the only way I can get Max Guard for this Magikarp. So I don't need 2 normal attacking type moves. I might get rid of Flail, but I'm also thinking about having Magikarp hold a Focus Sash, and if I do that, then Flail will deal a ton of damage because Flail deals more damage the lower the health the Magikarp has. So we'll get rid of Tackle. Yeah, it's a weird format, and I don't know if I'm gonna need to Dynamax the Magikarp, but in case I do, having Max Guard will be extremely useful, and having Splash on Magikarp is the only way I can obtain that. And then we'll go ahead and give you a few PP ups for it. Or not for Splash, but for the other ones. Bounce is still gonna be the most useful move. But Splash is actually a tactical play here. What a weird format, man. And then here, you want some for Hydro Pump too? Why the heck not? I mean, let's just use up all of these. I can always get more PP ups. All right, and then these are the 5 Pokemon I opted to bring alongside Carpe Diem. I'm kind of viewing this tournament as more of a glorified 1v1 tournament, so I brought Dragonite, Blaziken, Quagsire, Goodra, and Galarian Darmanitan. This is a weird format, because it's kind of like a cross between a single battle and a double battle. But I'm viewing it as more of a glorified single battle, and I almost brought Milotic, not only because it's kind of like the counterpart to Magikarp and Gyarados, but also because I just thought it would have done well. I almost brought Eevee as well, but ultimately, I think these 5 Pokemon will work best in this format, just because if this were a 1v1 tournament, each of these 5 Pokemon can kind of hold their own. It's a very weird meta, and I'm kind of excited to see how this team does. This is unlike any tournament I've done before. Every battle is 2v2, and one of them has to be Magikarp, which is why I say it's more like a 1v1 if the second Pokemon for every team has to be a Magikarp. But all right, online competitions. Let's go ahead and register. Yep, accepting entries. Very good. Search official competitions. This could be the last or the second to last tournament I ever do in this game. And it's based on Magikarp. But you know what? It's going to be interesting, and we'll see how I do. The fact that there's no legendary Pokemon might give me a little bit of an edge. And a lot of this meta, if you can only enter 1 Pokemon besides Magikarp, it's kind of going to come down to a coin toss. You just pick 1 Pokemon and hope that it counters what your opponent picked. So we'll see. I'll do like 20, 30 battles, see what my rank is. I could just get really unlucky, or I could get really lucky. I don't know. All right, I guess I registered. Sorry, is that it? Is that all I have to do? I feel like I missed, oh, I guess that's it. All right, folks, I'm all set. Game on. All right, it is time, folks. It is competing day. It is fishing day. Technically, this tournament runs for 3 days, and you get to do 15 battles a day. And we're gonna see how well I perform. Here's my team: Magikarp, Dragonite, Blaziken, Quagsire, Goodra, and Galarian Darmanitan. And sometimes it's beneficial to leave early because you get points every time you win, you lose points every time you lose, and when your points reach a certain threshold, it might be in your interest to not bet them away anymore and to just leave. I'd like to get to 1600. Once I win a match in the 1600 range, there we go, hop as the music. Once I get to 1600 and win one match there, I'll back out. So like when my score is 1620 or something like that, I'll be content. That's if I can get there. Oof, you're starting me off against somebody who's already won a match, which means this person has some competence. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. So I guess the way to play this is to pick the Pokemon that would be the safest. Dragonite's good against Dragapult, maybe Gastrodon. I don't know that Cinderace can do much to it. It'd be good if it gets its weakness policy going. The obnoxious one would probably be I don't know. Dragonite feels pretty safe. Darmanitan, if I enter Darmanitan, I have to Dynamax the Magikarp. So I think I'll do Dragonite Magikarp for this one. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna see, right? Because I don't know, maybe he does bring Dragapult and then just hard counters me. I just feel like my low tick would or Gastrodon would just activate my weakness policy. Let's see. So here we go, 2v2. My first Magikarp tourney battle. Oh, I do not know what this is gonna look like. Oh, we're on the Fairy Arena. Shoutouts to players who actually update their backgrounds. Oh, you have a shiny Cinderace, I can respect that. Well, I've got a shiny fish! There you go. All right, so Cinderace, I feel like that's actually good for my Dragonite because I don't know that you'll be able to do too much damage to me. I don't know if you can learn a super effective move. If you can, feel free to activate my weakness policy. Otherwise, I'm gonna go for Max Wormwind because I get the feeling that you're going to be a physical attacker. And then we'll just go ahead and have Magikarp bounce because bounce will make it so that one of the turns you can't attack Magikarp and bounce has a chance to paralyze. It also has a chance to miss though, so I don't know. And then yeah, Dynamax or Gigantamax, probably the Cinderace. You won at least one battle. I think it's gonna be Gigantamax. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, especially for this format, it's safer to have Gigantamax Cinderace. So let's do it. Why the heck not, right? And then I will Dynamax my Dragonite, who is fairly bulky, but the weakness policy will allow it to just effectively become a sweeper. And I think lowering your attack is gonna be the best thing I can do because my Dragonite's ability is multi-scale, meaning that when my Dragonite's health is at full health, whatever move hits it will deal less damage than if my Dragonite was at like half health or even 1 HP less than full health. So the first, oh, is that a weakness policy, Cinderace? It is. Although I gotta admit, I'm not used to seeing a Magikarp faster than a freaking Cinderace. This might hurt. Max Airstream. This might actually not be that bad. I don't think it's gonna one-hit KO, especially with my multi-scale ability, because at full health, that'll deal less than usual. Okay, now, if I get hit again, that probably could kill, because now multi-scale is not active. Once I am 1 HP below health, moves will deal damage as normal. When I'm at full health, they deal about half damage. But in me using Max Wormwind, that'll lower your attack. I assume you were using a physical attack. More specifically, I assume that move was Bounce. Bounce is certainly a physical move. I don't know that Cinderace can learn any other flying type moves. So there we go. Hopefully I'll take another hit from you because you're only at +1 attack now. Now the question is, do I want to go for Max Guard? Stall you out a turn? Is it worthwhile or should I just go directly for an attack? Because if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me. But once the Cinderace is down, you know, I basically have the win condition. I don't know if the Magikarp can defeat me. But maybe just in case, go for Max Guard. I don't know, maybe this is dumb. I'm still trying to figure out this format. So Max Guard, there you go. Okay, Hydro Pump. No, all right. And then Max Airstream. Okay, so you really don't have anything else. You're just going straight for Max Airstream. Because that's my concern as well. As some people know that this Dragonite will have multi-scale. No paralysis, okay. Some people will know that this Dragonite will have multi-scale, so they actually won't do a super effective hit on the first turn. They'll actually do it on the second. So it's like a guaranteed kill. All right, so we'll bounce the Cinderace, and then we'll just Max Wormwind the Cinderace, and hopefully take it out right here. So Hydro Pump. Well, they did like nothing, great. Okay, and then Cinderace is gonna be faster, but I should be able to take the hit. Okay, yeah, not even worried. And then this should take out the Cinderace right now. So yeah, go ahead and raise your speed. My Magikarp's gonna shoot into the sky. And then we do whoop. Okay. And then we can do Max Wormin, and then that should take you out. And then it just comes down to a matter of defeating the Magikarp. And even if your Magikarp's holding a Focus Sash, both my Dragonite and my own Magikarp should be able to hit it. So Cinderace down, okay. So Crisis averted, that's not so bad. So Dragonite does do well against Cinderace in this format, good to know. Cinderace is a very good Pokemon for 1v1, but I was afraid it would do a little more, but we'll see, okay. So we're off to a strong start, I'm happy to see that. Of course, the battle isn't won until that Magikarp is down, and I already dealt damage to it, I already forgot. All right, and then we'll just go straight for the Outrage. All right, and then forfeit, all right, cool. Although my Magikarp's still stuck in the sky, am I gonna get that back? Honestly, I'm just glad that I won my first match and that I beat someone who'd already won. All right, so now I'm fighting at someone who's already lost one. Sakura is the player's name. Also has a Darmanitan, also has a Goodra. It seems like this team would be best for my Blaziken because, oh, well, my Blaziken doesn't have a fighting type move though, but it does have fire moves to deal with Darmanitan and the Doublade. Goodra's a special defender, so is Blissey actually. All right, so I guess this will be Blaziken's time to shine. I'll probably wind up using every Pokemon in this tourney, every Pokemon on my team in this tourney at least once. Yeah, so this looks like it's tailor-made for Blaziken. The only concern, I guess Goodra could have a water move because it can learn Muddy Water, and Aggron could have a ground move. But as for the rest of this, I'm not super worried. And I do feel a little better knowing that my opponent has lost at least once. That gives me some, you know, as mean-spirited as it sounds, it makes me go, okay, this means someone else has defeated my opponent before, so maybe I can defeat my opponent too. I just defeated somebody who, as far as I'm concerned, has played 1 or 2 matches and has won both of them. I don't know, we'll see. I might be underestimating something here, but I feel like Blaziken's very good for this team. The ones that could be a problem are Aggron and maybe Goodra. Yeah, it's times like these I do wish my Blaziken had a fighting type move, and I probably should have given it one. It still has Shadow Claw, because this is the one that I used back in the Milwaukee tournament. Even so, Sakura, I'm ready to play. Here we go. Oh, actually, my Blaziken still has Rock Slide. I probably don't need it for this format, but whatever. I should have replaced Rock Slide. I should have known! What do we got? Uh-oh, Aggron. Well, let me tell you the good news, potentially good news, is that my Blaziken does have EVs in defense because this Blaziken was used to going up against Groudon. So maybe if he uses a ground type move, I can take a hit. All right, so we'll do Hydro Pump to you. I fear that you might be holding a weakness policy, but it's a risk I kind of have to take. And then we'll do Max Guard on the, yeah, Max Guard on the first turn. Normally you run Max Guard to get a speed boost off, but I know I'm already gonna be faster than you because I know Aggron isn't particularly fast. This is more to scope out what move you might be using. Because if you do have a weakness policy, then I really have to ensure that I knock you out in like 1 turn. So all right, Blaziken Dynamax. Also, thank you very much, Sakura, for having your background take us to the water arena. Once again, shout outs to players who actually update their trainer cards and make it so that you can go to other arenas. You know, the default arena is fine, I suppose, but this game has like 11 or 12 arenas you can fight on. It'd be nice to, you know, fight on all of them. And at this point in my Pokemon BATAW series, I have fortunately fought on them. So when I do these tournament videos, I'm all for the diversity. I just want to play on any of these stages and all of these stages. There we go. Oh, you also went for Max Guard. Okay, then I guess it doesn't hurt. Actually, it does kind of hurt that I didn't attack this turn. That's okay. Let's see what you're doing. You were going for Bounce. Okay. I still don't suspect that'll do a whole lot. All right, so here's my thinking. I didn't activate a weakness policy. Yeah, see, this would have been a good turn to use Max Guard because now I got to worry about the Magikarp bouncing me in the face. All right, we'll do this. We'll do Hydro Pump, and then Max Flare is going to be the strongest thing I can probably do. Max Phantasm would lower its defense, but we'll just do Max Flare because at least that way, the next turn, Sun will already be in effect, and it'll make Max Flare deal even more damage. Let's see how much I can do. Oof. It did like nothing. All right, let's see what the Aggron's going to do. The good news is if he uses Hydro Pump against... Oh, wait. Well, whatever. I was gonna say, the good news is if he uses Hydro Pump against me, it won't do much. All right, please don't paralyze, please don't paralyze. All right, we're in the clear. Max Rockfall. Do you not have a ground type move? Interesting. Well, yeah, that was a very dumb move of me, because even if Hydro Pump connected, it would have dealt less damage because the sun would have been in effect. Okay, sorry, that doesn't matter. I still don't know if he has a weakness policy. He might actually. I never used a super effective move toward him, but he never used a super effective move toward me. So what I'm thinking then, maybe Hydro Pump this turn, and then Max Phantasm this turn, because that'll lower his defense. And then this is our last turn of being Dynamaxed, so here we go. Max Phantasm. Yeah, come to think of it, this fight could have been over if I just had a fighting type move. Oh, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Or coulda, woulda, shoulda is the order of that. All right, Hydro Pump. Do you have a weakness policy? Because if you do, then it's game for me. You do not. Okay. Interesting. So your Magikarp goes back up into the sandy skies. Okay. And then you do have Max Knuckle. Okay. So you boost your attack. That could be worrisome. But if you had a ground type move, you would have used it by now, right? Now I know what 3 of your moves are. A rock move, some sort of status boosting move, and a fighting move. So I'm going to assume that your 4th move is a steel type move, which means you probably don't have a ground type move. So I think because of that, I might have won. I lucked out. I probably could have won this had I had a fighting move, but you could have won this had you had a ground move, and I didn't have a fighting move, you didn't have a ground move. So we'll just Hydro Pump again, and then I'll go for Detect in case the Magikarp is using Bounce on me, so we'll negate that. There we go. So Detect, very good. All right, Hydro Pump, it connects. Very good, there you go, Magikarp being useful! Boom. Wow, decent damage too. Okay, Bounce. Boom, detected. And then what's the Aggron doing? Stone Edge, all right. Yeah, I guess you don't have a ground move, and therefore a rock move would be the strongest thing you could do. Okay, well, in that case, boop, yep. Speed boost activates once more. Okay, and then we can just do, I guess I may as well go for Hydro Pump again, although Blaziken's gonna kill it, so it's kind of whatever, we'll do Bounce. And then, yeah, Rock Slide really isn't good in this format, huh? I guess it could be in other situations, but I really should have replaced that with a fighting move. All right, the best thing I can probably do is Flare Blitz. I'm just afraid that the Magikarp's gonna Hydro Pump me and KO me. So maybe just Shadow Claw. This actually could come oh, he forfeited. Okay, I was gonna say, this actually could come down to Magikarp versus Magikarp. But no, we're okay. We're okay. Hooray, I won 2 matches in a row! Thank you for the match, Sakura! Wow, yeah, so far so decent. I don't know that this will last for long, but hey, if I get to 1620 points after like 6 matches, great, I'll call the tourney there and we'll just see how, 1579 though, frick. This person's won more matches than me, that's for sure. Magneton, Charizard, Porygon, I think this is another situation where Dragonite actually does pretty well, because the big threat is going to be that Charizard, and while Quagsire would normally be able to deal with it, I feel like because this whole metagame is going to revolve around Dynamax, that Charizard probably can have Solar Beam or something and just use a Grass Move and take me out. So Dragonite's probably the play, and if he has a Dragon-type move, he'll just activate my weakness policy anyway. So I'm curious about the Magneton, though. That's got to be an Eviolite Magneton, but is that commonly run? I have no idea. And then Dracozolt could be a problem. I don't think... I still think Dragonite's the best play here. I don't think Dracozolt... Well, maybe it outspeeds my Dragonite, but even if it does, then it just activates my weakness policy and then I use a Dragon move against it. So I think I'll be okay. In any case, all right. Let's see where we're going. We have not gone to my arena yet, have we? I think this is going to be the default arena. Yeah, it was only a matter of time, but it is my 3rd battle. I did get to do 2 battles already that weren't on the default arena. Magneton, okay. A bit curious to see what this thing will do. I'm sure you have a Steel on an Electric type move. I don't know what your other 2 moves are though. I guess we'll find out. All right, so we'll bounce it up. Here we go. On to the Koi King. That's what it says. And then we'll do Dynamax. Yeah, you gotta be Eviolite, right? So I see no reason why I shouldn't just go straight for the Max Flare. We'll give it a try. It's kind of exciting. A bit of an unorthodox strategy, and I'm all for that. All right, if you are Dynamaxing, this will confirm that my Dragonite is faster. Now, the concern, I believe Magneton does have Sturdy. So, I mean, maybe he's running a setup move here, and then that could be trouble for me. But no matter what, I have Multiscale. So, in theory, I should be able to take a hit anyway. But let's just see. No matter what, though, I'm faster. So, and, you know, like maybe you're going for max Airstream right here. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out in just a second. But yeah, Magneton, huh? I guess in a format like this, it is more beneficial to have a more defensive Pokemon, a Pokemon that can take a hit, kind of like my Dragonite here, so maybe that's why you would run Eviolite Magneton instead of Magnezone. But yeah, come to think of it, I've never fought a Magneton in Pokemon BATAW. That's exciting. And this person's won a couple matches, so I trust that this person knows what he or she is doing. All right, let's see, so... that was at least half, okay. We don't have to worry about Sturdy, but I mean, it doesn't matter. And then the heat is in effect, so that means my next Max Flare will definitely KO you. Was that weakness policy? Weakness policy, got it. Okay, so not Eviolite. Max Strike is, that could be a problem. Because now he's gonna be faster. Okay, so that's after Multiscale. His next hit will deal like double that. Hydro Pump. Oh, he went after Magikarp, okay. All right, I guess just go for it. If it can learn an Ice type move, I just lost. If it can't, ooh, I might be able to take this. It'll only deal neutral damage. Yeah, good job, Dragonite. Oh, that could have been very, very bad. But I guess that plays into what I was saying earlier. This format favors fairly bulky Pokemon. All right, boom. Okay, and no paralysis, that's okay. So the Koi King shoots into the heated sky. All right. And then this should secure the KO. Wow, I got really lucky there. Dragonite with the hard carry. Okay. Woo! You know, actually, I think Magneton makes a little more sense now because when you have, because Magnezone I don't think gets Sturdy. I think it gets Magnet Pull, right? Or maybe it does get Sturdy, I don't know. But if it doesn't get Sturdy, then that's probably why you run it with Magneton. Weakness policy, Magneton. Okay, got it. And then I went for Max Guard just in case. I don't want to get paralyzed from the Magikarp. Here we go. Boom. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's my Magikarp using Bounce. My bad. Okay, here we go. And then we Max Guard this. I don't know that it would have KO'd. Oh, he went after my Magikarp again. All right. Even so, I don't know that it would have KO'd, but whatever. All right. And then I guess we can go straight for Outrage. That's the strongest thing I can use, right? All right, so here we go. I mean, he might forfeit, he might not. Some people figure, oh, you know, play it to the end just in case. He figured he'd play it to the end. Okay. My Magikarp's still faster despite everything. And I got the paralysis, which should mean that my Dragonite is now faster. And this should pick up a KO. Boom. All right. There, this time he actually got to see me defeat the fish. No surrendering, I actually got to punch a fish. Goodbye, Koi King. Thank you for the match, Alice. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna get, what do you call this, a turkey? That I was gonna win 3 times in a row, but I'm not complaining. I'm just like, now I'm like a little shaky because I'm wondering how long this win streak will go on for. Okay, so yeah, it's good to know that my Dragonite can basically deal with any Cinderace in this format because I don't think Cinderace can learn a Dragon move or an Ice move or a Rock move to activate my weakness policy. Or, you know, to like boost its speed on the first turn and then defeat me in 1 turn right after that. And the other Cinderace I fought was weakness policy, right? This one's Life Orb, so it's good to know that my Dragonite can take Life Orb hits from a Cinderace. So that should be the game. All right, good job, Dragonite. Once again, great job with the hard carry. My win streak continues. Thank you for the matches, Joel. I guess I may as well keep going for Max Wormwind because I don't know if that Snorlax is going to go for Belly Drum or not. And until then, I know it's going to be a physical attacker, so we may as well just drop that attack stat as much as we can. And as soon as he does go for Belly Drum, I'm going to destroy it. Oh, are you Dynamaxing it now? Okay, I guess you could, just to kind of like savor yourself a little bit. Oh no, he Dynamaxed the Magikarp! He Dynamaxed the Gold Koi King! Well, I was waiting for one of my opponents to do that. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and Hydro Pump it. And then we do... boop! And then you get your max Airstream. Fine, that's gonna make your Magikarp faster. Snorlax is already gonna be so slow. I'm not certain that boosting its speed will do too much. You have to use it like 2 more turns. All right, well now we do max Wormwind. Here we go. All right. Well, since I know you're not gonna Dynamax Snorlax, this fight actually became a little easier. All right, so as long as Outrage connects with the Snorlax, we should be good. That's my concern, is that I don't get to choose who Outrage attacks. So hopefully it just attacks Snorlax. It does. Oh my God, are you kidding? All right, well then Magikarp will get the kill. Good job, Magikarp! You took down an enemy! Magikarp contributed to this Magikarp competition! Hooray! And then you're done being Dynamaxed, and that's basically gonna be the game. 5 wins in a row, man. I am liking this Magikarp tourney. If I win, I think I have to win 2 more times, then I'll be over the 1600 threshold. All right, 1550. Let's see what we got. A bit of an unorthodox team, but this guy's been winning. Well, it looks to me like Quagsire is the best play here. Quagsire can absorb the Kingler's hits, and it's a stally Pokemon. It'll outstall the Corsola, and I don't know that Butterfree, a Cragnole, or a Colossal will do much to it. So I think this is a Quagsire play, and I am trying to give each of my Pokemon a chance to play at least once in this tournament. Anyway, that's kind of like a secondary goal at this point, and it's been primarily Dragonite and Blaziken for like 1 match. So let's go ahead and give Quagsire a try. Boom. Is this gonna be the default arena? I don't think that's a themed arena. Let's see what we got here. We've got default, all right. You at least have a nice looking card. All right, Colossal, now that's interesting. I'm familiar with this strategy. The idea is Colossal holds a weakness policy and its ability is Steam Engine, and the Magikarp's gonna proc it. Gonna proc both of them by using Hydro Pump on itself. I feel that the tactical play for me is to use Bounce onto the Magikarp, and then for me to use Quagsire's Yawn onto Colossal. Because usually what Colossal likes to do is it likes to set up that G-Max move that makes it so that I take damage from Rock-type moves at the end of every turn. Actually, at this point, I may as well just Hydro Pump it, right? So we'll go ahead and Yawn it. Here we go. And then after 1 turn, it'll be asleep, and then the next turn, I'll Dynamax and go for Max Guard. Oh, and a Cherish Ball, how fancy. But yeah, I think Quagsire is a pretty good counter to this Colossal. That G-Max Rock move, it'll hurt and it'll be obnoxious, but I can work through it. 1 turn of it being asleep, and then I can just smack it with Quagsire and ideally be good to go. So let's see what we got. All right, so there's the bounce from the opponent's Koi King. There you go. See you later. So he didn't activate his own weakness policy, which is interesting. So I'll just do it for you. Yeah, so that's how much it did from a Magikarp. So imagine Quagsire smacking this with a water or a ground move. There we go, weakness policy. Now, you could attack Magikarp and that would take it out for this turn, but I don't think it'll take out Quagsire. Oh, I didn't know you could learn a grass move. Well, that's on me and my ignorance. That changes everything. I didn't know you could learn a grass. Is that Solar Beam? Energy Ball? I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to take the L. I didn't know. Yeah, Magikarp can't bring this back. All right, it's faster, just a forfeit. You know, no need to waste time. Plus, I don't need to put my Magikarp through that. Wowee! Wow, I thought Quagsire would have been a perfect counter for that, but I wasn't ready for the grass type move. Smart of my opponent to pack that. Yeah, I guess it was wishful thinking that I would win all of these matches. Or maybe it's more like fishful thinking, haha! All right, anyway, this player's name is Chance. Here we go. And Chance, you wanna take a roll of the dice? What do we got here? Lapras, yeah, that's a problem for my team, because Quagsire's Water Absorb would only help with the water moves, but that Lapras is gonna have Freeze Dry. So maybe Quagsire isn't the play here. Dragonite can't do well against the Lapras either. Darmanitan, if it doesn't one-hit KO the Metagross, I'm in trouble. Cradily is a problem. Blaziken can deal, no, Metagross would be a problem for Blaziken as well. So I'm actually wondering if the play, I'm kind of thinking Blaziken or Goodra. Darmanitan would deal with the Cradily well, but I don't think he's gonna bring it. I feel like he's gonna bring Lapras. But if he doesn't bring Lapras, Darmanitan will lose to like everything else. Maybe, just because of that freeze drive from Lapras, otherwise Quagsire would do so well. Well, I guess not Cradily, huh? Yeah, Quagsire is actually a bad play. There's 3 things here that would destroy it. It's just if it's Porygon 2, Quagsire would win. So Goodra feels like the safest pick. Goodra could take hits from the Lapras. Cradily is not gonna be able to do anything to it. And Porygon 2 is bulky, but Goodra would be able to out-bulk it, so to speak. Oh, I better pick something fast. All right, okay, Goodra, it's Goodra. Okay, I want to give all my Pokemon a chance to shine anyway. Hopefully Goodra's the pick. Hopefully he brought Cradily or Porygon 2, and I was smart to bring Goodra. Because my Goodra has Acid Spray, so I'll lower its special defense like once, and then I'll Dynamax, and then take it out from there. Come on, show me Cradily or Porygon 2. Don't show me Lapras. Metagross is not a good sign for Goodra, because Metagross is a physical attacker, and Goodra is a special Pokemon. And if it's anything like Metagross I've seen in other competitive matches, this Metagross probably has a weakness policy on it. So, we're gonna Hydro Pump it, and I can't use Acid Spray on it. I can't use Max Ooze to boost my special attack either. And I can't lower its stats because its ability is Clear Body, so I better just go straight for the hit. Oh, Goodra. But if the second I use Max Flare, it's gonna activate its weakness policy and destroy me. I have to. I just have to hope it's not holding a weakness policy. Yeah, oh, if he's not Dynamaxing, or if he is Dynamaxing, this would mean that I'm faster. Which is still a yeah, okay, that's still a problem because if he has weakness policy, you'd want to be slower. If you're running a weakness policy Pokemon, you want to be slower and bulky. Or something to that effect. You want to have bulk, and being slower means you can activate the weakness policy. Yeah, this is a problem. Alright, well, I guess I could have used Bounce with my Magikarp, and then maybe had Bounce inflict paralysis and got lucky that way, but that's just kind of the format of this tourney. You really just have to pick the Pokemon that hard counters your opponent, and if I knew he was going to bring Metagross, Dragonite probably would have been the better pick. Yeah, alright, so Hydro Pump does like nothing, and then your own Magikarp uses Bounce. Actually, maybe Dragonite wouldn't have been a good pick. Metagross is just a problem for my entire team in general, isn't it? Whatever. Alright, and then that, yeah, wow, it doesn't even deal half, technically. I got 2 half, but that was only because of the added benefit of the Magikarp. And there's the weakness policy, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be another L for me. Okay, Max Rockfall is interesting. Now I am faster, I am faster and Heat is in effect. So maybe another Max Flare could kill it. I don't, oh, well, no, now it's not in effect. Boy, he just set up a Sandstorm. So yeah, I actually don't think I can win unless I get a crit. It's a 6% chance for a crit. If the Heat was still in effect, I probably would have dealt enough damage. All right, we'll bounce it. We'll bounce it, and then I can't use Max Guard because I don't have a status infliction move because Goodra's holding an Assault Vest. All right, yeah, that's big sad. That's big sad. All right. There's the bounce. Please don't inflict paralysis. We're okay. All right. Come on. Show me the crit. Nah, barely. Yeah, so if it was still Heat, I would have KO'd it. Man, if only he went for Max Steel Spike instead. Frick. And there's Max Mindstorm, and that's going to kill. That's going to do it. All right, now maybe Magikarp deals enough damage. Oh, wait, you know what I should have... Oh, I could have won that. You know what I should have done? Magikarp was faster, right? Magikarp could have used Hydro Pump. And that come out with the Max... Oh, man, I basically threw the game. Well, I don't know. Hydro Pump could have missed. Frick, man, that would have dealt enough. Oh, that was dumb of me. All right, and I can't even forfeit. I gotta wait for my own Magikarp to come back from the sky. Frick, man. All right, get a paralysis. No paralysis. And then there's the opposing Magikarp's Hydro Pump. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that stings. No, I could, that actually hurts. I could have had that, man. Bummer. All right, that's another loss. Man. Now I'm gonna go on a big losing streak, aren't I? All right. Now I've got the Oleana battle music, which is like my second or third favorite battle song in the game. So I gotta win when this song is playing. I'm just going through the songs in order at this point. Get a little bit of variety in here. 1562, all right. Let's see what we got. Again, the rating I guess shouldn't matter too much. It's gonna come down to how we start. So what do I think he's gonna bring? Maybe that's how I should play this. If you bring Cinderace, we've established that my Dragonite can deal with it. My Dragonite can also deal with the Exeggutor, actually. Dragapult's an issue, but I guess Dragonite is gonna be the best play, because Dragonite beats everything on his team except maybe the Dragapult. Rillaboom's not gonna do much to it. Snorlax is obnoxious, but it's not gonna do much to it. If it's Cinderace, and I've already taken down 2 Cinderace with this Dragonite, so let's give it a whirl. Oleana music, and we're going to my arena because mine's the card that's on the left side. So here we go. She has a nice pose on her card, but it would have taken us to the default arena. I would much rather go to the battle tower. Thank you. All right, here we go. And you chose, I cannot read that. Aha, Dragapult, that's a problem. Well, it is and it isn't. Dragapult is a very fast Pokemon. It certainly outspeeds my Dragonite. It can activate my weakness policy potentially and allow me to possibly one-hit KO it. It also has clear body for its ability, so I can't even lower its attack. So what I'm gonna have to do instead is I'm gonna have to boost my speed. Here we go. So we'll boost my speed, and then maybe after 1 speed boost, I'll be faster. I might need 2 speed boosts, that's the problem. Well, we'll see in a sec. Let's see what you choose to go for. Because if you're doing Max Wormwind, that procs my weakness policy, but that also lowers my attack by 1. So I'll only be at +1 attack anyway, which might be enough to take you out, I don't know. When they made all these Generation 8 Pokemon, they gave them all absurd stats. Dragapult, Zacian, Regieleki. Oy. And good abilities with them all to boot. All right, let's see what we got. Now there is the chance that your ability isn't clear body, and I blew this, but you had a pretty good win-loss rating, right? You had like 50 something. So you've been winning. I trust that you know what you're doing. There's the Max Wormwind. Okay, so that'll proc the weakness policy. All right, that's multi-scale saving me right there. If he uses Max Wormwind again, it might actually KO me. So hopefully getting the speed boost was the right play. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, because I can't lower his attack. Oh, his life orbed. Okay, there's the bounce. There it goes. Okay. And then my Magikarp's about to do the same thing. There we go. These fish will duke it out in the sky. Go get it. Don't hit your head on the ceiling. All right, Max Airstream, here we go. You know, if I had just gone for Max Wormwind, that would have KO'd. I might have just cost myself the match because of this, because I'm a little fearful that the 1 speed boost isn't gonna be enough. I could go for Max Guard. Maybe just so that the bounce from the Magikarp doesn't paralyze me. I mean, I may as well. Let's have a look-see. All right, so there's my Max Guard. Okay, Max Wormwind, we block that. Okay, and then bounce it. If I get the paralysis, I definitely win. I did not get the paralysis. Okay, here we go. All right, roll again. Okay, and then I have to go for the attack and hope that I can take a hit. Oh, I should have just gone straight for Max Wormwind, but I didn't know. I thought I was gonna be smart. I have to. If I outspeed, then my worries are averted. And I don't outspeed, so good to know. Even with a Max Airstream, I can't outspeed it. Oh, Dragonite, you're the best! Dragonite with the hard carry. Dragonite's been winning all these matches for me. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Dragonite, you're the best. So this'll KO no matter what. And this Max Wormwind will make it so that if that opposing Magikarp chooses to use Bounce again, it won't have extra attack. Oh, okay. Next time, just go straight for Max Wormwind. Understood, don't hesitate. I was hesitating because I realized I wouldn't be able to drop its attack stat because of its ability, and I thought I was gonna need to outspeed it because I thought it would just strike me down anyway. But okay, all right. And then there's the Hydro Pump. Boom, we're okay. All right, that should be the game. I'm not gonna be Dynamaxed anymore, but since you only have one Pokemon left on the field, I know for a fact that Outrage will hit you no matter what. So, this ought to KO. Oh, did you disconnect? Tell me that was you disconnecting and not, yeah, okay, and not me having an internet problem, right? If I don't get booted back to my, yeah, okay. That was the one on my end, my opponent disconnected. It's fine, you can just hit the forfeit button, whatever, okay, that's a W for me. All right, Goodra, you might be able to pick up a win here. So my Magikarp lives to tell the tale. Okay, and then Goodra, if you land the kill here, you'll have officially contributed to this Magikarp turn. Last resort? Interesting. So he runs 2 moves on this Kangaskhan, just so that he can use 1 move for setup and the second move as last resort. An interesting strategy, and that explains why you didn't Dynamax it, but I don't know if that's gonna help you for the rest of this tournament. I commend the creativity, and respect the fact that you chose to Dynamax the Magikarp instead of the Kangaskhan, but yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right. I get the strategy. I just would not recommend it. All right, so that leaves the Goodra and this Magikarp here. So I mean, I guess I can use whatever I want. I can go for Flail. This is gonna be the most opportune time to use it, and then Max Lightning ought to do the trick. All right, and yeah, you forfeited. I don't blame you. All right, cool. Goodra, you won a match! So now Goodra's won a match, Dragonite has certainly won a match, and Blaziken's won a match. Quagsire's been used but hasn't won a match, and I haven't used Darmanitan yet, but we'll see if those opportunities ever come. As for the next song, Gym Leader, yeah! Gym Leader theme, everyone loves the Gym Leader theme in this game. I'm ready for that to play. I really shouldn't lose while the Gym Leader theme plays. I like that song a lot, but you know, if I just keep saying, oh, I can't lose when the song plays, then, you know, I'll never lose, which would be ideal if I never lost. But that's just not gonna happen. All right, here we go. 1543, this person's been winning matches. All right. Doublade, oh, Shedinja is interesting. I almost considered bringing Shedinja, but Magikarp can learn Bounce anyway, so it didn't make much sense to bring it. Shoutouts to you. You have a fairly defensive team. All right, well, I'm gonna see if I can break that with Blaziken. Normally, Quagsire is the answer to breaking defenses, but the Cradily does concern me. So I think Blaziken will go through your team pretty well. I'll be super effective against the Doublade. I'll have answers for the Cradily and the Shedinja. Torkoal and Blissey could be a little bit of a problem because I don't have a fighting type move, but actually this could be a situation where Blaziken's rock move comes into play for Torkoal and potentially Blissey because I'll do chip damage every turn. So maybe that is the play. And then my Blaziken's Leechy Berry will make it so that when it's low on health, its attack stat will actually go up. So, yeah, I think that's the smartest thing I can do. The only thing I would even consider beyond this is actually Darmanitan for similar reasons. But even though I haven't used Darmanitan yet, I think I'll save Darmanitan for a different time because Blaziken seems like the safest Pokemon here. If he goes for Doublade, I basically win. If he goes for Shedinja, I definitely win. And if he goes for Cradily, we'll see. If he goes for Blissey, we'll see. But I think Blaziken's the safest bet. Quagsire would have been a good pick if it wasn't for that Cradily sitting there. All right, here we go. Oh man, this time if your card was on the left side, we actually would have gone to the Rock Arena, which would have been awesome because I don't have access to the Rock Arena as a Pokemon Shield player. Well, that's okay. We'll go to the Battle Tower. At least it's not the default arena. Torkoal. Okay. This might work in my favor. Torkoal is slow. It's based off a tortoise. They're not exactly known for being fast animals. Quite the opposite, actually. And I feel as though you're going to go for Yawn. So I could Dynamax Magikarp and immediately get rid of the Drought. Although, does that really matter? That doesn't matter as much. Okay, no. Let me play it like this. Let me go for Bounce. And then normally I would max Guard with Blaziken on the first turn of him being Dynamax, but since I'm fairly confident that Blaziken's gonna be the fastest thing on the field, I think I want to go straight for Max Phantasm. No, I guess I could just go straight for Max Rockfall, just deal multiple damage each turn. Because Max Phantasm would lower... I can't speak. Max Phantasm would lower his defense, which would make subsequent turns more useful. But I don't want to chance him using Yawn and then me just being asleep, you know? So we'll strike him down. Now, if he Dynamaxes here, that's fine, because it means he's not going for Yawn. So let's see what he chooses to do. He is not Dynamaxing, so thank goodness I chose to attack immediately. And then I am not attacking that Magikarp with Blaziken, so I'm okay. And then my own Magikarp's gonna bounce. Great. In fact, pairing it with Torkoal is a little weird because you weaken your own Hydro Pump with Magikarp, but whatever. All right, there we are. And then, whoop. Yeah, bulky boy, bulky boy. After the Sandstream, that should knock you down to about half. There we go. Okay. Oh, you just went straight for Lava Plume. Okay, got it. That makes a little more sense now. But it's gonna not deal a whole lot of damage, especially since the sun isn't in effect. So then, oh, because you're trying to hit both Pokemon? Okay, I was gonna say, why didn't you Dynamax at that point? All right. And the Sand puts him under half. So if he doesn't Dynamax this turn, I will take him out. But, I mean, unless he uses Protect. So, oh, actually, I should go for Max Guard because the Magikarp's about to bounce on me, right? And I don't want to get paralyzed. I don't want to take that chance. And then he is gonna Dynamax, which is fine. Because even if he tries to attack me, I have Max Guard in play anyway. So, we'll see. We'll see. I gotta admit though, I'm not used to seeing Torkoal become Dynamaxed. Normally it serves as a utility Pokemon. It sets up Drought and it's just a bulky Pokemon. It's not the Pokemon you normally Dynamax. But in this format, I guess you'd have to. And I suppose having Drought with Lava Plume isn't a bad idea for this format. No, he went for Max Guard as well. Okay, well then that works out for me. And there's the bounce, block it. I will say, you having one more turn of Dynamax beyond me could prove to be troublesome. But I get the feeling you're not going to deal that much damage to me. You're probably not going to one-hit KO me. There is the chance you knock me down into low enough health to where I eat my berry. There we go. Sandstorm doing chip away damage, get another speed boost. Not that that really matters at this point because I'm already outspeeding everything on the field. Okay. Then we'll Hydro Pump you. And then we'll max... maybe Max Phantasm. Yeah, just in case. Just in case Magikarp is the one that needs to bring this back, I'll drop the defense on his side. That's the only reason I have Max Phantasm, is because I don't boost my own attack, I lower his defense. And for the longest time, I didn't put a fighting move on this Blaziken because I figured, well, I already have fire attacks. That'll break steel types. The only benefit I would have for having a fire move, or having a fighting move, would be to be super effective to rock. And normal, I guess, but I don't need that. Fire covers everything else, and I already have my own rock moves of my own. That's why I didn't put a fighting move on Blaziken. But when I specifically fight things like Aggron, yeah, then it becomes an issue. And in this format, boosting my own attack stat would be super handy. But alas, I did not get rid of Rock Slide. I didn't even think about it. But it's coming in handy here, huh? All right, there we go. Boom. And then even if he wants to go for Max Guard this next turn, the Sandstream will chip away at him. So boom. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. There we are. Now even, I guess I could just go for Detect here. I feel like I should. So, Magikarp, you want to do the honors of potentially taking out this Torkoal? Hopefully Hydro Pump connects, but if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world, and then we'll go for Detect to make sure I don't get bounced on. And then if the Torkoal does attack me, I should be able to withstand the hit anyway. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. Well, I can respect that. Thank you for speeding up time and not delaying the inevitable. Okay. Interesting match. Thank you for the match. What's that say? Stay-chan. Stee-chan. Well, thank you for the match. 1534. And the name is Shiotan? Oh, he only has two. Oh. Well... Under normal circumstances, this would be a match for Dragonite, no doubt. But I do want to give each of my Pokemon a chance, and the only one that hasn't had a chance yet is Darmanitan. And it sounds dumb, but this might be my only chance to use Darmanitan. I probably could just go and win it with Dragonite, use Max Airstream the first turn, and use Max Wormwind the second. But let's give Darmanitan a chance, and if I lose, I have nobody to blame but myself. Hey, we're going to the Isle of Armor background. I can respect that. Thank you once again for updating your trainer card with a background that allows us to play at a different arena. That's not the default one. All right, here we go. I knew which Pokemon he was gonna use. Come on, Darmanitan, you can do it. You've been kicking butt in single battles. You should be pretty well equipped for this format. However, the thing with Darmanitan is that he's better when he's not Dynamaxed. So, folks, you are gonna witness me Dynamaxing the Magikarp. Now, this Icicle Crash will hopefully hit like a truck. All right? Hopefully between this and the Max Airstream, I can take out the Kommo-o, and then it'll just be the Magikarp from there. So let's have a look-see. Let's hope for the best. All right? So if he's Dynamaxing, that means my Magikarp is faster. If he's setting up with Kommo-o, if he's using, what's it called, Clangorous Scales, that will work against him. Because my Magikarp will have a Focus Sash anyway. My Darmanitan will be faster because my Darmanitan is Choice Scarf. All right, let's have a look-see. So, no, my Magikarp really is just faster. Okay, good to know. So, the order of operations then should be my Darmanitan hits first, and hopefully does a freaking ton of damage with Icicle Crash. And then if it doesn't KO for some reason, my Magikarp's Max Airstream should take it out. Let's hope for the best. Okay? Oh, well, that might not matter as much. No, that doesn't matter as much. It doesn't matter as much because we've established that my Magikarp's already faster. Okay? You're going for bounce, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay? Boom. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so same diff. So we do Max Airstream, and then Icicle Crash again. All right, let's have a look. So Icicle Crash. Okay, can Max Airstream pull through? Weakness Policy, Kommo-o? Is that common? I feel like I'm not used to seeing that. Well, frick. Oh, okay, paralyze yourself, paralyze yourself. No. Okay, well. Oh, Magikarp! Oh, man! I threw it away! That would have been a freebie, unless he attacks the Magikarp right now, which I don't know why he would. Man! Oh, I threw that away. I should have just used Dragonite. Frick, man! Well, I at least tried to give all my Pokemon a chance. I'm not upset at Darmanitan, I'm upset at myself. I had that and I threw it away! I thought Max Airstream was gonna do so much more, man! Icicle Crash almost one-hit KO'd. Okay, I guess it could have been expected that it wouldn't one-hit KO, but man, maybe I get a crit here and I KO. Not over yet. That's frustrating, just barely shy of KO range. Frick, man! Well, I do have a Focus Sash. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you did lower my attack the previous turn, right? I don't have max EVs in attack. That's on me, I didn't do that. I split the EVs between attack and special attack. If I had max EVs in attack, do you think this Magikarp would have taken out that Kommo-o? Maybe. Frick, man. Well, I outspeed it, that's for sure. But even after my only chance of winning this is if the opposing Magikarp's bounce freaking misses. And it can. Let's see. Well, I guess even then, I would need to get like a critical hit with Flail. Oh, you had Protect anyway? I wasn't sure what you used for me. Okay, yeah, you win. Okay, so, boop. Now I can't forfeit because my Magikarp's shooting into the sky. All right, your bounce misses. Okay. I mean, I guess it was gonna miss no matter what, but whatever. All right, at least my Magikarp will be able to say that it took out a Kommo-o, unless you go for the double protection, you get it. He did go for Protect, but he did not get it. All right, come on, Magikarp, but if this isn't KO, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Good job! Good job, Carpe Diem! All right, tell me this other Magikarp went for Bounce or Splash. Nah, Flail. Yeah, okay, because all I had to do was 1 damage. Yeah, why play dumb, right? Okay, well, Darmanitan, we tried. I threw that, man. All this just because I wanted to give all my Pokemon a chance. Did I do the right thing? I mean, they are virtual. I shouldn't be carrying that much. Doggone it. Oh, well. Well, now that I've given all my Pokemon a chance, I don't even have to think about, you know, well, giving them all a chance anymore. I think, oh, 15-11, okay. I think Dragonite's usually the way to go. Let's see, Braviary, Dragapult, Rillaboom. Actually, yeah, Dragonite does seem like the way to go. Dragapult, once again, could be a problem, but now I know just to smack it with Max Wormwind, so we'll do Dragonite. Yeah, all right. The Darmanitan strategy is much too risky now to even attempt that anymore. To Dynamax the Magikarp and strike with the Darmanitan, yeah, that's far too situational. I probably should have picked a different Pokemon, but that's okay. Probably should have picked like Porygon Z. That's usually a Pokemon I run with the Choice Scarf, and it's already fast. It's okay. That's okay. Now I know. Now I know. All right. In any case, let's see. So we got a Azumarill. Okay. Well, if you smack me with a Fairy type move, that'll activate my weakness policy, and then I will try to go to town. Normally, Azumarill's strategy is to do Belly Drum and then use Aqua Jet, but that won't work too well on Dragonite. I guess you could use Belly Drum and then Dynamax, but either way, let's see if I can take you down real quickly, and then we'll do... Probably outspeed me, so maybe one Max... I mean, I can't use Max Wormwind anyway, so I may as well go for Max Airstream. All right, let's give this a try. The question is whether or not you're going to use Belly Drum. In this format, it might not actually be that safe. You might just go straight for a Dynamax. But either way, if you activate my weakness policy, I'll feel pretty good. And if you are Dynamaxing, this should mean that I will now outspeed you. So let's go ahead and have a look. All right. Or, you know, maybe you're not Dynamaxing. Maybe you are just going for Belly Drum. Let's see. Let's see. That's pretty risky that you would go for Belly Drum in this format, but that is usually what Azumarill does. Let's have a look. I can respect the fact that both the Pokemon on your team are shiny. No, he's Dynamaxing. Okay, so no Belly Drum. Probably just going straight for a Fairy type move. Okay, that's fine. Or you might have Ice Punch. I think you can learn it. So you might be using an Ice type move, actually, which is trouble. But hopefully my multi-scale will come into effect and save me, and then I'll really smack you. That Airstream, I guess, isn't necessary, but it's the move I had to use. Tackle. Okay. Wait! That breaks my multi-scale. What move are you using? That breaks... Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, well, let's see how much... I mean, it's not going to KO. Let's see how much it does. Okay. Even if you use a Fairy type move... If you use an Ice type move, I'm dead. If you use a Fairy type move, I should be able to take the hit. Okay, Fairy. Yeah, but I won't have multi-scale anymore. Oh, that was so smart! He outsped with the Magikarp and used Tackle just to break the multi-scale. Ah! All right, I just got outplayed. Just got hard outplayed. And because Misty Terrain is in effect, I can't paralyze with Bounce. Oh, frick, man. I didn't think you would one-shot it, though, even beyond that. I thought I'd be able to take a hit. Yeah, I mean, Azumarill is a heavy... Its ability is huge power. It's a heavy hitter. I guess I should have known. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Okay, and then I'll survive with the Focus Sash. Okay. Alright, better that you got the crit on the Magikarp than on the Dragonite. Because if you got the crit on the Dragonite, I would have been like, maybe I could have won if you didn't get a critical hit. Alright, whatever. We'll bounce it again, I guess. Did I outspeed it? Alright. Oh, well, no, I don't outspeed that. Alright. Let Carps be Carps. Oh, man. I just outplayed. That's this format, I guess. It be like that sometimes. Yeah, but you at least see how I've been losing these, right? It just comes down to picking the right Pokemon and thinking about what your opponent is gonna bring. And sometimes I just get outplayed. All right, this person has 1488, which means this person has lost at least once. An interesting team. Quagsire would do well here if it wasn't for the Venusaur. So I'm kind of thinking Goodra for that exact reason, just because of the Venusaur. Because Venusaur likes to run Sleep Powder, but it won't be able to use Sleep Powder on my Goodra because my Goodra has Sap Sipper. So I'm using Goodra here as a tactical play, not just because I want to give Goodra a chance, so to speak. Goodra is a special wall. It would do well against the Galvantula, the Venusaur, and I didn't see what else he had there. They had Incineroar. Oh, are we going to the Champion Arena? This guy updated his background just to go to the Champion Arena. Respect. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. We got the Battle Tower music playing. Love it. Dedenne is what you picked. That could be troublesome. Don't exactly know what Dedenne does, and yours is shiny. All right, well. I could go for Acid Spray and take you out. Well, I wouldn't take you out, but it would make it so I could take you out the following turn. What I think the play is just to take out the Dedenne. So we'll go straight for Max Ooze, because that'll boost my special attack anyway. And if I'm Dynamaxed and I'll be bulky, I should be able to take a hit. I just don't know if Dedenne is a physical attacker or a special attacker. If it's a physical attacker, that could be problematic, because Goodra is a special wall, not a physical wall. If it's a special attacker, I should be in the clear, and I'll be boosting my special attack after this turn anyway. I don't know what Dedenne does. I've never fought a Dedenne in this iteration of Pokemon BATAW. I fought Togedemaru, and I fought Raichu, fought the other rodents. All right, so he's faster, which is to be expected. Goodra is very slow. I mean, why wouldn't it be? It's a gooey dragon. Big old goop dragon. All right. Oh, you Dynamaxed Magikarp. Okay, well, it makes sense that Magikarp is faster. Even so, Goodra is still slow. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alrighty. Let's see what you got. I mean, I don't know what you're planning to do with the Magikarp. I assume both your Pokemon were already outspeed me, and going for Max Geyser is gonna do like nothing. So let's see. My interest is piqued. No matter what, I'm boosting my special attack stat after using Max Ooze, and I can always use Max Lightning onto the Magikarp. So let's have a look-see. Electro Web. Interesting. Yeah, so that lowers my speed, but again, it doesn't really matter because I'm already slower. All right, just a bunch of setup, I guess. Very good. All right, yeah, you really just want to slow me down, and you did that into Goodra. Fine. That's not a big deal. I'm already slower. Like, I've accepted that fact. Okay. So what would you do if I was fighting with Golurk? Oh, I guess you just do Max Geyser, because I was like, you wouldn't be able to use Max Strike. Oh, my Hydro Pump missed? Okay, well, let's see how much this probably won't. Oh, Hydro Pump actually might have KO'd it. Well, that's okay. I'm not super worried about this, and it looks like bringing Goodra was the smart play. I don't think he's gonna be able to KO it from here. Even if you use Play Rough, I should be able to take the hit. So, I mean, yeah, Magikarp's gonna die here, because you're probably, well, I don't know. We'll see Max Geyser, sorry, Max Ooze again anyway. There we go, look at those Carps. Just Electro Web again, yeah, okay. No worries. And then the Dynamaxed Magikarp will go next. So sorry, Carpe Diem. You missed your Hydro Pump, but that's okay. Max Geyser. Boop. Nice to fight another Dynamaxed Magikarp, I guess. It's kind of fun. There is a tactical play to it, I acknowledge. But I gotta say, this is another strategy that I just don't quite agree with. Here we go. Max, ooze it up! There you go. Boom. Thank you. Okay, very good, very good, very good. All right. And then down. Down it goes. Okay. And then that just leaves this Magikarp. And because I'm at +2 special attack, this Max Lightning ought to secure the kill. I guess you could go for Max Guard this turn, at which point I'll just take you down next turn, no big deal. It's a big old Magikarp. Goodra should be able to take down a Magikarp. This Goodra's taken down a lot of threats over the years. Nah, you didn't go for Max Guard, you went for Max Strike. Okay, well, then I will definitely take you down with Max Lightning. +2, super effective to a Magikarp. Yeah, and then I don't know, maybe you'll have a Focus Sash, and I'll just take you down the next turn. No Focus Sash to be found. That's will do it. Goodbye, Magikarp. Thank you, though, for picking the Champion Arena, and thank you for the battle. Interesting strategy with the Dedenne, but not super useful to Goodra, or against a Goodra, I'm afraid. But okay, I'll take another W. Thank you very much, Cravo. All right. Well, I've definitely won more matches than I've lost today, that's for sure, and I'm thankful for that. Well, I'll tell you what. If nothing else, these matches have been very fast. All right, fresh player, Bates. What you got, Bates? Only 2 Pokemon. All right, I'm not making the same mistake I made last time. I know your other Pokemon's gonna be Dracovish, which leads me to believe that the safest option for me is to bring Quagsire, because Dracovish's main strategy is to use Vicious Rend, which you won't be able to do on Quagsire because it has Water Absorb. I'd bring Dragonite, but you're probably gonna have Ice Fang, and that's gonna ruin me. So we'll go ahead and bring Quagsire, okay? Admittedly, Quagsire would be the safest bet on my team, too. Ice Fang would take out Goodra, would take out Dragonite. I don't know that I can one-hit KO you with Darmanitan. Here we go. All right, Bates. Let's do it. Quagsire, this is your shot at redemption, because the only other time I used you, you got one-hit KO'd. All right, fresh player. Default arena, that's fine. All right, Dragovish, the Galar champion, and a shiny one. I can respect that. If you choose to Dynamax it, that's fine. I'm curious as to what your other moves would be. I think it usually runs like Psychic Fangs or Crunch, and then Ice Fang, Fish's Rend, I think is the normal move pool, but we'll see what you got. All right, and then I will, okay, I was gonna Yawn you, but if I'm gonna do that, I don't wanna use Bounce on you. You wanna use Yawn on you and Bounce on the other Pokemon, because if Bounce connects with Dracovish and it paralyzes, then Yawn won't do anything. And there we go, yep. Now the question is, are you choice banded? Because that's usually what people do with Dracovish in other formats. In this format, you might not be choice banded. We'll see in a second. Okay, and then your Magikarp's using Bounce. All right. Yeah, but I don't want to use Bounce on the same Pokemon that I use Yawn on, because if it gets paralyzed, Yawn won't do anything. And while you being paralyzed would still be beneficial to me, you being asleep gives me a freebie turn. All right, so now we Dynamax and now we do Max Guard. You have no way to negate the sleep unless you have a fairy type move. There you go, you're Dynamaxing. Yeah, if you have a fairy type move and you set up Misty Terrain, you will not go to sleep, but I'm using Max Guard right now. So if you try to attack me with that fairy move, it won't work. I'm not certain that you can learn a fairy move. I mean, maybe you can learn Play Rough, I don't know. But that's why we use Max Guard the next turn, and we make sure Magikarp's already in the sky so that you have to attack me. So here we go. All right, so you are Dynamaxing, so you're not stuck in Fish's Rend, very well. This turn you won't be able to attack me, and the next turn you won't be able to attack me because you'll be asleep. It just comes down to what that third Dynamax turn is gonna be, because after that, I still don't know if you're choice banded. If you are, then I might win by default unless that Magikarp on your end can deal some massive damage to me, but we'll see in a sec. This might be a perfect match for Quagsire. All right, so there's the Max Guard. Very good. Okay, so my Bounce misses. You went for Max Wormwood, okay. So you have a dragon, I'm Accenture Water Dragon type. So you have a dragon move, you have Fish's Rend. I'm still gonna say like it's Psychic Fangs and Crunch or Ice Fang. Okay, so my own Magikarp is paralyzed. I mean, that sucks, but that's not a big deal. You're asleep, and now I'm just gonna wail on you. So we'll go straight for, I guess now I can do whatever I want, right? So I could go for Flail. May as well, just get some chip damage on there, and then we will go for Max Quake because that's the move I have that deals the most damage. All right, let's give that a try. Fast asleep, great, so that's 2 of your Dynamax turns gone. Okay, there we go. It be bouncing, up it goes. Okay, and then my Magikarp's that doesn't matter. That's not what I'm super concerned about. Now your Magikarp could come down and hit me with Bounce and potentially paralyze me, and that would suck. But for now, we'll keep this going. So that did probably like a 1/5 of your health. So if we do that again, we'll do another 1/5. All right, here we go. So now we be bouncing again. And then, or we didn't bounce the previous time, but we'll hopefully bounce this time, and then we'll do Max Quake. Okay, oh, you already woke up? Lucky you! All right, let's see how much this does. Now, my Quagsire has leftovers. Yeah, we're fine. The only unfortunate thing is that's gonna drop my attack, so it's gonna be even more of a nuisance to take you out, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Magikarp's bouncing, boom. Okay, my Magikarp's bouncing. My paralyzed Magikarp is still faster than my Quagsire. Quagsire is like one of the slowest friggin' things in the game. It has a base speed of like 10. But I love this thing all the same. I love Quagsire. Okay, yeah. So we're not even at half just yet. We're probably at like 2/5. Alright, cool. No more Dynamax for you. No more Dynamax for me either, but whatever. Okay. And you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'll just go for Yawn again. But we'll see what you got. All right, boom. Revert to normal size. Okay. And then we will Yawn this up. So I guess I could go for Haze, right? That removes my attack drop. Maybe I should probably do that afterward, right? I'd probably use Yawn first and then go for Haze. Haze was more for when my opponents would be like boosting their defenses or their own attacks, not for me reverting my own stuff. Oh, everything's missing. Yeah, because you don't want to attack my Magikarp. All right, boom. Got the paralysis. Okay, which means Yawn isn't going to do anything. That's okay. So I get the feeling you are choice banded. Even if you're not, you being paralyzed, I guess, helps. It's fine. Okay, we'll do. I guess I got to start going for Earthquake, huh? So hopefully, I mean, my Magikarp's still faster. Hopefully, it's able to use Bounce and shoot up into the sky, so Earthquake won't hit it. But even if it doesn't, that's okay. All right. I won't be hitting your Magikarp this turn, that's okay. Boom. Okay, and then Vicious Rend onto my own Magikarp. Oh, good damage. All right, well, you know what? I don't have to worry about hitting my own Magikarp because my own Magikarp is dead. Let's see how much this Earthquake does, though. Probably not a lot. But let's see. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I think you are stuck with a Choice Band, which is a very, very risky strategy if that's the only other Pokemon you have. If you're only going in with Magikarp and Dracovish, and your Dracovish is Choice Banded, I guess you did Dynamax to get out of it. Okay, so there's the bounce. Please don't paralyze. Oh, you're paralyzed. Okay, cool. And then we'll yawn the Magikarp just in case. So boom. There you go. Go to sleep, fish. Stop flopping around. Just relax a little bit. Okay, boom. I mean, how could you not like Magikarp? Just look at it flopping right there. All right, now we Earthquake it. And even if you go for bounce this turn, you'll be back on the ground next turn. Okay, you are. Was it Choice Scarfed? No, you used Hydro Pump one turn, didn't you? Never mind. Never mind. All right, that'll heal me up. Delicious, thank you! You've made Quagsire even happier than it already is. All right. All right, if this gets a crit, that'd be handy. I'll take it out. Alas. It is not happening. All right, so now Magikarp is asleep, it's stuck in the air? I wasn't aware that that's how it plays out. Oh, okay, I got it. Got it. So now it's back on the ground. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then, boop. There you go. So Dracovish down. Goodbye, Dracovish. All right, and then that just leaves the sleeping Magikarp. Excellent. All right, Earthquake it again. Just keep on giving it those tremors. There you go. And then even with an attack drop, my previous Earthquake still did more than half of its health. So this should finish it off. Goodbye, Magikarp. Woo! Good job, Quagsire! Yay! You had your shot at redemption. Quagsire's Water Absorb really came into play, and although Yawn wasn't the saving grace, I think it certainly helped during that match. Good job! Yeah, I'm honestly surprised he brought Diggersby. I'm wondering what the thought process was. All right, well, that will take it out. Goodbye, Diggersby. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then that's another win for me. So I've won. Well, okay, hang on, I have to wait for the Magikarp to come back from the sky. Magikarp, and here, I haven't been able to use Splash with this Magikarp all tournament, so gotta use it at least once, right? That's Magikarp's signature move. And then we'll Max Whirlwind the Magikarp. There you go. There's the bounce, boom, okay. You do get the paralysis, that does suck. All right, there we go. Yay, my own Magikarp is splashing, there you go. It's not really Magikarp's signature move. Other Pokemon can learn it. Like I know Hoppip can learn it. But even so, it's a move commonly associated with Magikarp. There you go. Goodbye. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so that's my 15th match for the day, right? It won't let me play more till tomorrow. So I think I lost 3 or 4 times. I think I'm 11-4. Which is pretty darn strong, and is a lot stronger than I thought I was gonna do today. If it lets me play another, yeah, I've reached the maximum. All right, let's see what my score is. If it's at like 1620, I'm gonna call it there. Just barely shy of 1600, but you know what? I'm ranked number 64 in the world, which is awesome, especially considering 64 is one of my favorite numbers. I could end it there, but I think I'm gonna play a little more tomorrow. All right, day 2. Let's see how much my score has changed. Oof, yeah, I was definitely at 64 before, but now a lot more people have entered this tournament. Now, being 336th place in a tournament of over 1,000, 2,000 players, it's nothing to scoff at. But I did say I want to get to like 1620. I want to get into the 1600 range and then win a match there. And once I've done that, I will put the game down and I will settle for what my score is. But I've got 15 matches I can play today. So I would have to win the next 2. If I win the next 2, I'm done. I'm out. I don't have to win the whole tourney. I will be content with my score. Now, Legend 2 is my favorite battle theme in the game. That's the theme of the Galarian birds. And we're going up against a guy who scores 1508, which means he's won once and lost once, or won twice and lost once, I think. But he's won at least once. Okay, when in doubt, Dragonite is generally the play. Dragonite would probably do well against the Ludicolo, even if it has an Ice-type move, and it would probably do well against the Blastoise, even if Blastoise has an Ice-type move. I just don't know about the Slowking and the Slowbro, but I should be okay. And then Incineroar would have Intimidate, but I don't know that its move pool would lend itself well to taking on a Dragonite. So yeah, when in doubt, Dragonite. The only other option would probably be Quagsire, but if he brings Ludicolo, I'm in trouble. So I gotta do Dragonite. Yeah. Well, yeah, because Quagsire probably wouldn't even do much against the... Oh, Quagsire. No, I'm over it. Okay, do I want to do Quagsire? No, when in doubt, do Dragonite. When in doubt, do Dragonite. Just because, like, maybe those Galarian slow Pokemon will deal more damage to Quagsire than I could have anticipated. And I mean, there's always the chance that he brings Ludicolo. If he brings Ludicolo, I just lose. All right, so here we go. Legends 2, my favorite battle theme. All right, let's do it. So what do we got here? You brought the Slowking. All right, both shiny. Okay, and here we go. I got my own shiny fish. I don't have a shiny Galarian Slowking, but you know, we work with what we got, right? In any case, all right, so I guess I should just go straight into it, huh? So you're Poison Psychic. I could use Bounce or Hydro Pump. I'm kind of inclined to do Hydro Pump. Galarian Slowking. You know, I don't really remember what your ability is. I think it's Regenerator. And then Galarian Slowbro is the one that randomly gets a chance to attack first. It's like having a Quick Claw on. In any case, Slowking, I mean, you're gonna be slower. So I may as well just go straight for the Max Wormwind, right? Well, I don't know. It's not that much of a difference in power, and maybe being faster than the Magikarp is useful, but the extra 10 could be, okay, all right, just Airstream. Let's see how much it does. If Max Airstream does at least half, then Max Wormwind will definitely take it out next turn. All right, so let's see what we got here, because your opposing Magikarp is probably going to outspeed me, and I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Here I am, getting nervous about fighting a friggin' Magikarp, but here we are. Boom. All right, Dynamaxing the Dragonite. Awesome stuff. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, and then you're Dynamaxing the Slowking, of course. I should know what its ability is, but I don't. I know more about the Slowbro than the Slowking. I don't know how commonly used Galarian Slowking is at all. Poison Psychic is also kind of weird typing, but whatever. I guess it lends itself well offensively, especially since Max Ooze boosts your special attack. Let's see what you got. So there's the Hydro Pump. Okay, yeah, you are bulky. And then here's the Max. Okay, so no matter what, I will outspeed both your Pokemon. Good to know. And that didn't bring me to half. I should have just gone straight for Max Wormwind. That's okay. Max Wormwind will deal slightly more than that. So let's just say Max Wormwind would have gotten me to half. If I do that combination again, I might be able to take you out. Okay, there's the Max Ooze. Let's see how much that does. So I did 390 to 290, but now you'll be at +1 special attack. Even so, I should be able to take another one. Because you did it just barely shy of 100. So even with the special attack boost, and well, no, multi-scale is already broken, never mind. Okay, then we'll go again. All right, and then this time Max Wormwind. Has to be. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. I guess I could have gone for like Max Guard, and done Hydro Pump, it doesn't matter. All right, boom. Okay, bye Magikarp, see you in a turn. All right, so boom. Now if your opposing Magikarp wants to use Flail, it'll only deal 1 damage instead of 2. All right, so even 2 Max Wormwinds wouldn't have taken it out. Here we go. All right, now I should be able to take another hit from you. There's the Flail. I think that did 3 damage, wow. And then Max Mindstorm, okay. That might deal more damage than before, but I should be able to take it. Good job, Dragonite! All right, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. If you started with that, that could have been problematic. Well, I guess it would have been the same difference, because now your psychic moves are stronger, but, I mean, you boosted your special attack. Okay, this should take you out. Let's do it. Okay, okay, okay. Max Guard, all right, fine. Fine, fine, fine. And then Bounce does nothing. Yeah, okay, fine. Boom. Okay, and then what's your Magikarp doing? Flail again. Okay, I didn't even remember what HP I was at before. All right, no worries. I'm a little hesitant to use Outrage because there's a chance it might not connect with the Slowking. That always makes me nervous. I wish I could just choose the target for outrage. So, I either gotta use dual wing beat, which has a chance of missing, or I gotta use fire punch, which will have less power than my other two moves. So I think the strat is to do Hydro Pump, and then probably just fire punch, because at least that will guaranteed hit this Slowking. All right, so there's the Hydro Pump. Boom. Now if Magikarp takes it out right here, that would be awesome. I don't think it will. Nah. But fire punch will do the trick. Boom. Galarian Slowking down. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, and then there's the tackle. Ugh. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alrighty. And then I guess we can go ahead and splash. And then outrage will for sure hit this Magikarp unless you bounce. But I use max. Okay, you forfeited. Okay, very good. Thank you for doing that. Helps expedite the process a bit. I'd say, well, thank you. I don't know how to read your name though. I'm sorry, but thank you for the match. Okay, folks, this is it. If I win this match, I'm done. If I lose this match, then it's an uphill climb back to where I was. Whew. But I'm very pleased with how things have gone so far. Okay, I've got my good luck song on. Shogo, okay, this guy's been winning. He's got his own Dragonite. Oh, he's also got Lapras and Metagross. That's a pretty well-rounded team. When in doubt, the answer is Dragonite, right? Especially if he brings his own Dragonite. Dragonite would also do well against the Conkeldurr and the Cinderace. Thing is, though, I'm running my Dragonite with Weakness Policy. I don't think he's running his with Weakness Policy. I feel like he would give that to Lapras. When in doubt, Dragonite. Metagross is a problem, though. Well, I guess we'll play it by ear. Because otherwise, the Darmanitan would probably do well against the Metagross, admittedly. But any other thing here... Well, no, Darmanitan would do well against the Dragonite as well. As long as he's not holding a weakness policy. So... No, Dragonite's the safe pick. Especially if he brings his own Dragonite. And if he brings Cinderace, we've established that Cinderace won't be able to do anything to Dragonite. But I don't think he's going to bring it. But we'll bring Dragonite. This is in preparation of him bringing his own Dragonite. If he brings Lapras, I basically lose. If he brings Metagross, it's a maybe. But he probably wins. All right, Shogo, what you got? It's a nice looking card. I don't think it's going to change the arena we fight on, though. I think it's going to be the default one. Oh, well, at least I've got my music. Yeah, it's the default one. It's a nice shirt, dude. And Metagross, yeah, okay. I can read that Japanese. I can read katakana now. All right. Well, frick. Yeah, well, I guess I should have figured the Metagross could be holding weakness policy as well. I have to play... I probably should play around the fact that it probably is holding weakness policy. So here's what I'm going to do. If you are holding weakness policy, I think the strat is to boost my own speed with a Dynamaxed Magikarp and then use Dragon Dance this turn and hope that with Multiscale I can take a hit. Then with Dragon Dance, I'll be at +2 speed, so I'll certainly outspeed you. I'll be at +1 attack, and hopefully a Fire Punch from there will be enough to fight. All right? So here we go. Dragon Dancing. I'm really doing this. I'm Dynamaxing the Magikarp, and I'm Dragon Dancing the Dragonite. All right? If you are Dynamaxing, my Magikarp is faster, but I did fight a Metagross before that was slower because it was running weakness policy, so we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully a +1 Fire Punch will do the trick. Guess we'll find out. I couldn't use Max Geyser because that would make my Fire Punch even weaker. All right. Now, if you use Max Rockfall, like that other Metagross I fought, that would activate my weakness policy, and that would be fantastic. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. All right. All right. So Dynamax Metagross. Let's see. Because as soon as I activate your weakness policy, if I activate your weakness policy, it means I lose. I need to be able to KO you. Okay, so there's the Flail, which breaks my multi-scale. Here's the Max Airstream, which will now make my side of the field faster. All right. Metagross, what are you... Oh, you broke my multi-scale, though. That was a crit, wow. I mean, yeah, I was using a flying type move from a Magikarp against a Metagross. It should be expected that it wouldn't do much. Okay. Got it. All right. Next, Steel Spike. Okay. Onto Dragonite. Oh, man, I should have just... I should have just Dynamaxed the Dragonite and just gone straight for like max flare. All right. Well, I will. Dragonite will outspeed my Magikarp, right? So I can do Fire Punch this turn, and if it doesn't KO, maybe Max Geyser will finish up the job. Because now this is just a neutral hit. This is just a neutral hit. Because you're at +1 defense, I'm at +1 attack. Yeah, I did like nothing. I got the burn, which is good. But okay, you weren't weakness policy, which means your Lapras or something was holding it. I had to play around it. Ah! I overthought this. I should have just Dynamaxed the Dragonite and just gone straight for the Max Flare. Max Steel Spike wouldn't have mattered. And then with Heat in effect, perhaps another Max Flare would have taken it out. Yep. And now it's Max Rockfall. You couldn't have started with that. Okay. Yeah, he wanted the defense boost. If he started with that, though, that probably still would have KO'd the Dragonite because he broke the multi-scale with Flail. All right. The burn is nice, but it's not going to matter. Not at this point. The Metagross is going to hit too hard. I can try to see what I can do. It might be a waste of time, but you know what? It is only my second match of the day. I'm already ready to accept the loss. But yeah, I just want to see. You know, I don't really Dynamax this Magikarp very often, you know? Yeah, it's not going to happen. Oh, that was another crit, too. Wow, this game is giving me, like, sympathy crits, and it's really not going to matter. I'd rather not have crits in this match, and would rather get them in other matches where it's going to matter more. And then Max Quake, okay. And then I assume his fourth move was a psychic move. If not, like, Max Guard or something. Well, Magikarp took the hit pretty well. I guess that burn really is doing a number on it. Well, hang on, if it only did, I know it's burned, if it only did that much to Magikarp, maybe Dragonite would have been able to take a Max Rockfall. I don't know. But all right, Magikarp, Carpe Diem, did you enjoy your time being Dynamaxed? Because that might be the last time this whole tournament where that happens. Hydro Pump it. Let's see how much a Hydro Pump on the rain will do. Maybe I'll get a crit with this one as well. A crit in the rain with Hydro Pump. Okay, so there's the Flail. Oh, even at +1 speed, that Magikarp's still faster. All right, here we go. So that, not a whole lot. And then, oh, Hammer Arm was your last move. Okay, got it. So you had a Steel move, a Ground move, Hammer Arm, and a Rock move. All right, yeah, it's a pretty good set. Man, that could have been the end. Now I gotta win. I gotta win a bunch more matches. Metagross. Yeah, this is it, folks. Yep, and then he breaks the multi-scale. And then my bounce connect. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna be on a downward spiral of losing constantly from here on out, aren't I? Yep. Should I have left when I had the chance? I don't know. I just wanted to win one, like literally one more. I know a lot of people were like, just one more, but literally I was just trying to win one more. Now I gotta do all this work, man. Oh, day one was so much better. Well, if this Surfetched has a grass type move, I lose. If it doesn't, I think I win. No. Yeah, I had a feeling it could learn Leaf Blade or something. Frick, man, Quagsire, I'm sorry. Maseru with a score of 1489. Okay, so this guy's been losing, but he won at least like one match, I think is what that score would mean. Interesting team. When in doubt, Dragonite, right? Because Dragonite does well with the Roserade and the Charizard. Actually, Dragonite does well with everything here. The only concern is actually the Eevee, because the Eevee could Gigantamax and be a problem. But I think Dragonite's the play. And here, for this one, I'll even put Dragonite first and Magikarp second. How about that? All right. Otherwise, like, I guess I could do Quagsire, but like, if that Charizard, you know, if the Roserade comes in, I lose, and if the Charizard has a Grass type move, which it probably will, then I lose. So, actually, Goodra's not a bad option here. I'll do Dragonite. Dragonite's been the MVP of this tournament, I guess, besides Magikarp itself. All right, here we go. Still on Side Stadium. Oh, that's the fighting gym. Hey, I don't get to play here very often. I feel as though I should save your match, if not solely for the fact that this is a rare opportunity, because nobody ever has the fighting gym loaded on their icon. I had to play against my friend Platinum Rhythm just to have that opportunity. All right, Relicanth. Quite happy to see that, because hopefully that means you'll activate Dragonite's weakness policy, although I guess I am a little fearful because I'm not entirely certain what a Relicanth will do. But best not to chance anything. Perhaps go straight for the max guard. I don't want to deal with another strategy where you break my multi-scale and then just like one-hit KO me. So, as a precautionary measure, we're gonna go ahead and use Hydro Pump. Now, I believe Dragonite will outspeed the Relicanth anyway, but if I get a Hydro Pump on it first, and then I use Hydro Pump again the next turn, maybe from there, Dragonite's max Wormwind will be able to deal enough damage to take it out. We'll see. I think Relicanth can have Sturdy for its ability. Otherwise, I think its other ability is, what's it called, Rockhead, so it doesn't suffer recoil damage. But in this format, you'd probably want to run Sturdy. Rockhead's not super useful, especially if you're going to Dynamax it. Nice ball to keep it in. Here we go. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you're doing. Shiny Rockfish. I can respect it. Its Japanese name is Jirans. Okay. Okay. There's the max guard. There's the Hydro Pump. Decent damage. Straight for the max rock pull. Okay, so you're faster than the Magikarp on your end. That's good. That's good information to know. Boom. Okay. Well, now that I know that, I don't have to worry about anything. All right, so we'll just go straight for max Wormwind. Okay, and then Hydro Pump straight into you again. Even if the Hydro Pump misses, if you activate my weakness policy right here, I should win this. So Hydro Pump does connect. Very good. Okay. Alrighty. And then we do, whoop. Not enough to take you out, but Relicanth will strike me first, and the Magikarp certainly shouldn't pick up a KO from here. Okay, and then dropping your attack for good measure too. Okay, and then max Rockfall. So, let's see how much that does. With multi-scale, woof, doesn't even break 100. After multi-scale, yeah, you probably deal like double that, but I'd still be able to take the hit. Great. All right, there goes my weakness policy, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and then tackle, yep, okay. All right, yeah, so my Focus Sash is broken, that's not a big deal though. Okay, and then if you were holding a Focus Sash, well now that's broken. And then I guess just max Wormwind again, because after it KOs the Relicanth, it will make the opposing Magikarp's attacks deal like nothing. And here, we'll splash for good measure. Every once in a while, you just gotta splash. There you go. Look at that splash. Splashing in the sand on the fighting arena. When else am I gonna be able to do that? I have Pokemon Shield, I don't get to go to the fighting arena. There you go. Goodbye, Magikarp. Or, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Relicanth. Sorry, wrong fish. Goodbye, Relicanth. All right. Good, good, good. Okay, and then tackle. Very good. Well, once again, thank you for loading the fighting arena onto your card. That's very fun and helps to make this footage a bit more unique. It's especially nice that I'm not on the, I would have been thankful if we weren't on the default arena no matter what, but the fact that we're on the fighting arena, this is like my second time ever being here in this series. That's hype. All right, well, outrage it. Since you're the only Pokemon remaining, I know for a fact that this move will connect with you, and for good measure, we'll go ahead and bounce. All right, so my Magikarp's bouncing. There you go. Boop. All right, and then this outrage should do the trick. All right, outrage it in the sand. Very good. And goodbye, Koi King. All right, well, hey. They're not all losses. I've got a couple wins back in there. I still just have a long path to climb back up. All right, this max Wormwind has to KO it here. There's another Hydro Pump for good measure. And a crit. All right, that's as strong as that was gonna get. All right, max Wormwind, please KO it. No, no. He's just gonna max Hailstorm me again and kill me. Oh, Porygon 2. Maybe he selected Magikarp by accident and didn't attack the Dragonite. Nah, that's a hit on Dragonite. No! Well, yeah, Dragonite's not a foolproof answer. Oh, Porygon. I didn't know he was gonna bring it. If I knew he was gonna bring it, I would've brought Quagsire. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah. All right, Quagsire, this is a much better match for you. Much better. All right. Nope, I got max guard up, buddy. That Grimmsnarl's going to sleep. Nope. That Grimmsnarl will be sleeping. There it goes. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. And then, with the rain, my Waterfall will deal more damage if I choose to use that, and my Magikarp's Hydro Pump will deal more damage if I choose to use that instead. There we go. 237, and then our Dynamax is gonna end. And then I think just for safe measure, I'll heal up my own Quagsire with Hydro Pump. That's a strat I can do. Here we go. Okay, and then we do boop. And then we do boop. Okay, and then, yeah, no Earthquake this turn, we'll just Waterfall it. Okay, that ought to be okay. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Hydro Pump. Okay, that's fine. Nice! Delicious! Thank you! Alright, and then the Grimmsnarl does what? Spirit Break. Yep. Alright, take it like a pro, Quagsire. Good girl! Good girl! Yeah! So glad I healed you up at the start of the turn. There you go, Waterfall it, smack it in the face! Oh yes! Water Absorb coming in clutch. Because if I didn't have a way to heal myself there, he might have actually KO'd me. I mean, I guess I could have picked up the KO with Magikarp's Hydro Pump. But even so, oh, did he disconnect? Yep, he did. Well, all right, thank you for the match. I already kind of forget your name, though. Against a player named Medu, 1560. This person's been winning. Yeah, it's a pretty viable team. Dragonite is always the play, though. Dragonite's been carrying. All right, what do Dragonite Magikarp? Secretly hoping he brings the Bisharp of all things, but I don't think he's going to. Dragonite will hard counter the Rillaboom. He's not gonna bring Rillaboom. It's not gonna happen. All right. What would he realistically bring? Colossal? What do you have reason to bring? Yeah, he might bring the Lucario. Milotic's probably not a safe play for him. Wouldn't mind if he brought it. I know Milotic's not particularly a heavy hitter. It's more of a defensive Pokemon. All right. Probably the bottom three: Colossal, Bisharp, and Lucario. Secretly hoping it's the Bisharp though. I don't get to fight those very often, and I feel like Dragonite would do well against it. And I don't feel like the Bisharp would be holding a weakness policy. I feel like that would be for the Colossal to hold. So I could probably just like max flare it and kill it. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got. There we go, and boom, baby! All right, I think we're going to the default arena. I didn't read what the stadium said. I think that means, or I don't even know if text came up. I think that means it's default. Default it shall be. All right, I guess I've been pretty lucky being able to play on all sorts of arenas today, and I've gone to my Battle Tower arena a fair share of times. Colossal, all right. I mean, look, I just gotta go for it, right? I just gotta go for it. All right, there we go. Let's just do max Wormwind and hope for the best. All right. That's all I really can do. And, you know, if he attacks his own Colossal, then he's not attacking me to break my... Okay, hang on a sec. No, it doesn't make sense to do max Airstream, right? Max Wormwind? Yeah, because if he's not attacking me, he's attacking his own Colossal, which means I'll still have multi-scale to last, and then I can lower his attack potentially. All right, I may as well just do it. Max Wormwind, and then I'll bounce. We'll bounce. All right, there we go. Here we go. So we Dynamaxin, and normally I guess he's slower, but then he'll have his steam engine activate, and that'll make him faster, and yada, yada, yada. Cool. Okay. Multi-scale, activate! Let's go. Okay. And then, yep. Let's move it to it. And then if you choose to attack me and break my multi-scale, that's an option, but you'll be at -1 attack. And yeah, my Dragonite will outspeed you. So he's attacking himself. He's gotta be. He's gotta be attacking himself. And then max guard, interesting. That messes me up. Oh, okay, well, I'm thankful that you missed me. I didn't know you were gonna attack me. Okay, well, the good news is I still have multi-scale. It's a waste of my Dynamax turn, but it's also a waste of his Dynamax turn. Okay, so we go again. So this time, I'll do Max Guard. No, I should just attack. All right, because he'd have to do it again. He'd have to hit with Hydro Pump and then do the G-Max move again. All right, I mean, he could go for Max Guard again. I don't know, that's an option. But then I'll just do Max Guard on the third turn, and then neither of us will be Dynamax, and that would be a waste. So he's got to attack me this turn. Let's see. Him missing Hydro Pump really messed him up there, didn't it? Yeah, he was hoping to break my multi-scale, and then on the next turn, activate his Colossal's weakness policy and Steam Engine. He's really thinking. Hydro Pump again. And he misses again! Wow! Okay, do I get the paralysis? I don't, that's okay. Let's drop its attack stat. So no matter what, it's not gonna one-hit KO me. Decent damage, okay. Wow, and I got a crit. Okay, I guess I did need the crit. I was just hoping that would be natural damage. That's fine. The main thing is that I lowered his attack stat. Max Flare, interesting. You just really want to break the multi-scale, huh? I don't know what that was hoping to accomplish. Did you think I have, oh, you know, he probably did think I had a water move, because Dragonite can learn, like, Aqua Tail. Now we'll do Max Guard this turn, and bounce again? I guess so. Bounce is the play. All right, so now we do the Max Guard. Okay, Hydro Pump. Oh, he was trying to use it on himself and he missed again. I feel bad. He missed with Hydro Pump 3 times in a row. That's the type of thing that would frustrate me. This guy's probably really frustrated right now. Oh my god. Okay, so no G-Max Volcolith for you. Oh my god. Dude missed with Hydro Pump 3 times. I would be fuming. Alright. Whatever. Now we gotta do Outrage. It's the only thing I can do. Yeah, I have to. Outrage. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hydro Pump. 4 times in a row! Oh my god. I would like turn the game off at this. I feel bad. And I got the paralysis. Oh my god, dude. I would not blame this guy if he turned off his game right now. I feel bad. I mean, I want the win. But yeah, I feel bad. And then you're obviously holding a weakness policy, so you're not going to use that in one turn. Alright, wow. Wow. He missed his own Colossal twice. Alright, maybe we'll just go for Hydro Pump. I feel bad, yeah. I mean, on my end, I'm glad I got that on camera. Yeah, that sucks though. I genuinely am sorry. I'll take the W, but that felt dirty, I gotta admit. Not out of my own doing, just like his luck being bad. I would be upset if that happened to me. I don't really feel right winning that way, but I do want the W, so whatever. Alright, this person's name is Taiga, rank 1582. He's basically the same rank as me. If I beat him, I'm back at 1600 plus. Another Colossal. I mean, that seems to be the strat. Although, I think in this instance, I kind of want to do Quagsire. Quagsire will do well against the Dracovish and the Gastrodon, and potentially the Cinderace, and the Chansey, because I'll yawn it and then go to town. But Dragonite also does well against the Cinderace. It could do well against the Dracovish, potentially. And it's just so much safer against the Colossal. Ugh. But Quagsire is like an equally safe option. It's just if the Colossal has a grass move. Ugh. All right, you know what? I think I want to do Quagsire because the last thing I want to happen is just like Dracovish comes in and I lose and I say shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, Quagsire seems like it's better overall. It's just the Colossal. Maybe I should call his bluff. Maybe he thinks I'm gonna bring something that would be weak to Colossal, and in exchange he's gonna bring like Cinderace. Quagsire could do well against the Cinderace. Let's have a look. All right. Hey, are we going to the Rock Arena? Nice. Nice. I mean, I did play on the Rock Arena once before, but that's another arena I don't have access to. So I get to go on the Rock Arena and the Fighting Arena for this tournament. Happy about that. All right, let's rock it. Does that mean you brought Colossal? No, you brought Gastrodon. Interesting. Well, Quagsire versus Gastrodon. We're basically going to be doing the same thing, except you're a special attacker and I'm a physical attacker. No matter. All right, I will yawn you anyway. If you yawn me, then whatever, we'll sleep together. Let me rephrase that. We'll each be asleep. All right, there we go. All right, yawn it up. You're probably gonna do the exact same thing though. Yeah, you're thinking. I know better than to attack you with the water move though, because I know you're gonna have Storm Drain, which is a problem because it means I can't heal my own Quagsire. Because if I want to use Hydro Pump my own Quagsire, it'll get redirected to the Gastrodon instead. Happy to see you Dynamaxing already, honestly. All right, no, I mean, if you use a water move, that could be safe for me, but I think you know better. Well, you might think I have Unaware. Unaware is my ability, because Unaware Quagsire is pretty common, but for this format, I thought Water Absorb would be more useful. Let's see what you got, though. Come on, if I win this match, I'm basically done with the tournament. You went for Hydro Pump onto yourself. That's smart. Didn't even think that you would do it. Okay. Magikarp, get out of there! You're probably going for Max Quake. Or something else. You're not using Yawn. Max Geyser. Oh, I'm so happy to see that. All right, we get the Yawn. We'll Yawn you and then we'll Max Guard the next turn. Very good. Okay? Very good, very good. All right, good. I guess I could use Haze. No. Max Guard. Just like Max Quake actually. Just to like get the damage on the board because I don't feel like you're gonna do too much. So we may as well do it now. Because I gotta get those special defense boosts sooner rather than later. The only problem is in me getting special defense boosts, I kind of don't want to use Haze. That's also a turn I have to spend using Haze, but whatever. Okay, so we do Max Quake basically all 3 of these turns, ideally. All right, here we go. I got this. Quagsire, you're the best! There we go. Now, had I bought Dragonite, he probably would have used an Ice move, or Yawn, potentially, and then it might not have worked out as well. Okay, Hydro Pump. Boosting your special attack again. Yeah, I should have just gone straight for the Max Guard. I thought it would be better to do it this way. All right, bouncing on it. Come on, give me the paralysis. No paralysis, okay. Max Quake, all right. Let's see how much that does. 390 to 120. Okay. Those leftovers are gonna, oh, that was a crit, frick! You're telling me there's a chance I could have won this if you didn't have a crit. Okay, I can probably still win this. Oh, I really wish you didn't get that crit, though. But here we go. Here's the Max Quake. Guess it's better that you got it before I got the special defense boosts, right? And what I think is about to happen is you're just going to keep using Hydro Pump on your own Gastrodon. Am I correct about that? Which means it could be safer to take out the Magikarp first, but the Gastrodon's the big threat. Oh, what berry is that? What is that boosting? That boosts defense. Great. Really? I thought you had to be like below half your health to eat the berry. Whatever. All right, you're asleep, so this next turn you won't do anything. So, I guess I just gotta keep going for Bounce or Flail. Bounce is probably the strat. And then Max Quake. Every bit of damage is gonna count. In hindsight, I probably should use Bounce on the Magikarp again, because if the opponent's Magikarp is paralyzed, I could start, well, it's not gonna be able to use Hydro Pump on itself anymore. Oh, he went for Bounce, okay. Okay. It's not a big deal if I get paralyzed, but let's see what he's got. Okay. So my own Magikarp be bouncing. Gastrodon has to be asleep this turn. Okay, boom. Okay, and now we Max Quake again. So now I'm at +2 special defense, you're at +2 special attacks. So we're basically neutraled out again. And I get 1 extra turn of Dynamax. Okay, very good. Very good. You having that defense boost though, that's a nuisance for me. Okay. The good news is because I'm Dynamaxed and you're not, this Max Quake will hit for a pretty hefty amount of damage. All right, here we go. Max Quake, let's get it. Here we go. Okay. There's the bounce. I dodged it, cool. My bounce goes in. Okay, doesn't do a whole... You woke up already? Come on, man. Come on, you get a crit and you wake up on the second turn. If you were still asleep, I could have won. All right, that's a big ol' maybe. That is a big ol' maybe. All right, So now, between the two of us, I'm at +1 special defense, technically, because I have 1 more special defense boost compared to you. Oh, why did you wake up so fast? Why did you get a crit? I could have been done. Now I gotta deal with all this. It's not worth using haze, especially since he's gonna be faster. Okay, earthquake it. If I survive, I win. But I get the feeling he's just gonna Hydro Pump himself and hit me. Now, if he doesn't Hydro Pump himself, I might be able to take the hit. If he does Hydro Pump himself, frick, you just had to get a crit on the turn where you were Dynamaxed. Oh, yeah, Hydro Pump himself. Well played. I'm salty about that crit. I'm salty that you woke up immediately, too. Lucky man. I guess, you know what? I did get lucky. I got really lucky. Like, I got really lucky, like, at that other match with the friggin' Colossal. Come on, man. I was ready to put the game down for the day, but now I gotta keep going. Unless my own bounce gets a crit. Or it paralyzes and he doesn't do anything. I don't know. I should be thankful that I'm playing on the Rock Arena. I seldom get to do that. Here we go. Come on, give me a crit. Well, frick, I got a crit and it wasn't an, okay, I was just destined to lose this. I did get the crit. All right, boom. So, I mean, here's the thing. I could use Bounce here and make the other Magikarp miss. The only way I can win this is if the other Magikarp, like, gets that 15% chance miss. That's the only way I can win. All right, come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Well, you know, like, my opponent knew what he was doing. Storm Drain. Storm Drain's really good for this meta, isn't it? I can't use, like, a single water move. Darn it. If it was Water Absorb and not Storm Drain, I could have healed myself, but alas, it was Storm Drain. All right, now as long as dual Wing Beat connects here, I should win this. There's always that 10% chance that I could miss, and that always makes me a nervous wreck. I probably could have just gone for Fire Punch. Well, whatever. Here you go. There's the bounce. Up it goes. Boom. All right. There we go. It connects. And I only needed the one. All right. Goodbye, Golisopod. Very good. All right. And then the opposing Magikarp comes down from the sky. Okay. He does not get the paralysis. All right. So I'd say I'm good to go. Because now I can just Outrage. And I have to worry about it targeting the wrong Pokemon. So here we go. I still don't know if it's random or if it like automatically attacks the Pokemon. Oh, a critical hit, nice. If it automatically attacks Pokemon with more health, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got paralysis on it. I didn't even, sorry, I was busy talking. Doesn't matter. That golden koi is golden gone. Cool. Thank you for the match, Sir William. All right, my climb continues. Okay, Shaniqua, rating 1516, let's do it. Oh, Pyukumuku's interesting. And Porygon Z, Well, I don't want to bring Dragonite on account of Azumarill might come back. Quagsire actually does well against everything here except the Cradilly. But he's not going to bring Cradilly, right? Because he knows that like Goodra and Blaziken will tear it up. Right? See, that's the frustrating thing about this format. I have to get into my opponent's head. I'm gonna call his bluff. I don't think he's gonna bring Cradilly. But do I want to bring Blaziken or Quagsire then? Because I don't want to bring Dragonite. I think I want to do Quagsire. Quagsire does well against the Pyukumuku and the Azumarill potentially. It does well against the Lycanroc, and I don't really know if it would do well against the Porygon Z, but I feel like that'd be like a neutral type of battle. If he brings Cradilly, then I lose. If he doesn't, I might be in the clear. We're gonna see. That's the risk I have to take sometimes. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, Lycanroc, hey! I don't think I could have asked for a better matchup, honestly. All right, very well. In that case, I'm still gonna deploy the same strategy where I yawn it first. I don't know what item it's gonna be holding though. A berry? I don't know. All right, just in case, we'll do let's stick to the basics. We bounce the opposing Magikarp, we yawn the Lycanroc. I don't know that Lycanroc can learn a grass-type move, unless there's a move called Grass Fangs that I've never heard of. It's probably gonna have a rock move, a ground move, probably Crunch. Oh, he forfeited! Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a bad matchup, and frankly, I probably should have been doing that in some other matchups earlier, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes they need to collect data. I guess we are running low on time, so whatever. Well, I will admit, it is nice to see a Magikarp fight with its older brother. Gyarados is good. It's just, I for some reason think I'd see a Gyarados and a Magikarp in the same tourney, but whatever. All right, so. Oh, what? You can learn a grass move too? Ah, Quagsire, it just isn't your day. Ah. I love my Quagsire, but I think for this tourney, maybe I should have gone with Lapras. I don't know. I've been using Lapras a lot, and Quagsire has pulled through for me. The yawn Quagsire strategy is viable. I just didn't think you could learn. Oh, you can learn Power Whip, can't you? I forgot until just now. Ah, well, that's another loss for me. Well, the only grass move that Blaziken can learn would be Solar Beam, which is something I've run in the past. But I don't, most Blazikens are run physical, so I feel like I should be okay. He attack, are you a weakness policy Yes, you are. You are a weakness policy Blaziken. All right, so maybe you're just really hoping to hit me hard, I don't know. You did have that's been a lot of Quagsire's matches and I just feel bad. Does this Pokemon have a grass type move? It does? Okay, I lose. Quagsire, I'm sorry, buddy. Ah, it's another loss for me. All right, crush it, crush it. All right, this Darmanitan strategy doesn't work. That's about to be another L for me. Man, my score was so much better earlier and then I went on a downward spiral. I tried, folks, I tried. All right, Quagsire, you're gonna have your shot at redemption and you're gonna take down a Dragapult. How does that make you feel? It's still asleep. All right, that's a guaranteed win for me then. All right, I mean, yeah, it's gonna bounce up. I get that. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And then, okay. But this will take out the Dragapult. All right, Quagsire. I know this was a rough tournament for you, but you did pull through in a couple of matches, and I'm proud of you for doing so. I know I relied extremely heavily on Dragonite for this tournament, and I probably should have brought Lapras along, but I'm glad that I was able to give Quagsire a chance. And just to be on the safe side, I know the Magikarp's gonna come down, or I'm sorry, the Koi King, it's the Japanese name. You got the paralysis, okay, but there's the yawn, and that pretty much secures my, more or less secures my win condition. I guess I can get paralyzed every single turn. I hope that doesn't happen, let me knock on wood. Okay, here we go. If this opponent has any decency, he'll forfeit right now. What do we got? Okay, thank you. Thank you for having some decency. I appreciate it. All right, well, at least I got another W under my belt. All right, well, I guess I could have had a higher score overall had I left earlier in the tournament, because there were moments in the tournament where my score was at above 1600, but I really wanted to get to 1620. I was even 64th place after day one, but it's okay. It's a fun format. It really is a cross between a single battle and a double battle, and it's like a glorified 1v1. But my overall score at the end of the day, if I search, no, I don't want to search for a competition. I have to look at previous competition results. Official competitions, there it is. I got 1561. My standing was 1,000. I wasn't even in the top 1,000. I couldn't even get that. So the Darmanitan Choice Scarf strategy didn't really work, but the other Pokemon pretty much pulled through. Okay, well, I tried, folks. I tried. I had some high highs and some low lows. Apparently, during the course of that competition, I showed up on the streams of some other players and beat some pretty high-level players, and that much is cool. Anyway, for entering this tournament, I don't get a legendary Pokemon. I don't get a shiny Articuno or anything like that. I just get some BP, but I want to make sure I get the BP before this video officially closes out. So there we go. I at least got to do one more tournament in this game before I moved on to the next generation of Pokemon games, Scarlet and Violet. And it was a fun format. And I mean, when else am I going to be able to use a Magikarp? I quite like Magikarp. It's just this nice big koi Pokemon. Well, all right. I tried something new, and I guess at the end of the day, I did win more than I lost, so I at least had a decent understanding of what I was doing. And I'm glad that the Pokemon Company hosted this tourney as well. But for now, that wraps up this episode of Pokemon BATAW, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!